Hello, did you just experience an AO scan mobile demo? Well, I'm going to walk you through the reports that you just received, if that's what you went through, or if you're about to experience a scan, this is going to give you a lot more details to see what is coming your way. It's quite exciting, but I'm going to walk this through as if you just experienced the scan. We're going to go through all the results and more. There's a bonus at the end. I'm going to show you something really cool. So on the call, we will have done an easy scan, and I would have prepped you to have the phone against your head like this, and then I'll count down 3, 2, 1, and then you start talking, starting with I am and say your name. So I will have just done this. I said 3, 2, 1, and then my name is Juliana Malili, and I keep talking for 10 seconds. It's recording my voice and scanning over 2,000 frequencies of my voice. So then it immediately went into this scan, and it scans for 5 minutes. These bars go across the top. And if you had the bone conducting headset, you would have heard this fun, funky beeping. So that's what was going on throughout. And these were 3 scans back to back. Inner voice, that middle one is for vitals, and then the third one is comprehensive. And this experience was 3 scans back to back: inner voice, vitals, and then comprehensive. Based on the first 2, inner voice and vitals, then comprehensive, the AI from those first 2 scans, it tells comprehensive to scan specific regions of the body, not just scanning, but then it goes through the stage of optimizing. So this will have been running. I'm going to show you exactly what those reports look like right here. So you received an email as soon as that scan was done. I sent that through, and it will look something like this: easy scan report. And then you can either click here to look at a dynamic version. I have it pulled up right here. It looks like a website of your scanned results, or you can just look at all that information within these attachments. I'm going to walk you through the attachments and then explain the dynamic website version. So the first scan, inner voice, amazing, scanning all those aspects of your voice. You can click on that first PDF. You're going to read all about that, learn about what's going on in the inner voice and how it works. It's fascinating. If all this device was inner voice, it still would be just amazing, but there's so much here. So based on your vocal tone, then it gave these results. Like here's one example: more self-critical than self-accepting. It's not that you are entirely self-critical if you got one that looks like this. It's just that you're out of balance in that, and you're leaning a little bit more towards self-critical than self-accepting. Therefore, it also shows what regions of the body are being affected by your emotional state, and then a color of glasses that your body could benefit from. This is where we use color therapy, and you can get these light wave optical glasses, and they do have all these different colors. I'm just going to show you while we're talking about it. So it's cool that I can add different colors as needed as different results come up in my scan. So then there's more details you can read about in each one of these. The first 3 are overexpressed, things that are more dominant. And the 4th one is more underexpressed. So you can take some time to read through those. And I just like to focus on the positive personally in my reports. So I'm just curious, what color glasses do I need to be wearing to bring more harmony to my body? And the number 1 takeaway with inner voice is listen to the 4 recordings that were created. So one, I can open that up from the email with this MP3. Listen to these 4 recordings. They're relaxing. You can hear, I think you can hear the recording So listen to these 4 recordings. They are unique to what your body needs right now. Unique acoustics, unique binaural beats, all of the frequencies your body needs right now to bring more emotional balance to your body are right there in those MP3s. Listen to them first thing in the morning, right before bed, or anytime you are feeling stressed or anxious. Try it out. I know you're going to love it, and do it consistently because that's going to help overall. Now, if, of course, ideal is if you were to have a device, then you can get a fresh recording in first thing in the morning. You can do like an inner voice scan and do that scan and then get results and then get new harmonics every day. So back to the reports. The vitals report, I want to open this up so you can see this. It's a spreadsheet, and there's going to be a lot of information here. So you see on the right, previous scan, that is what we did immediately following the inner voice. It went straight into a scan of your vitals. And this is what it found out, where it says previous. That was what it found out on that first scan. And from that scan, it immediately knew, okay, well, these frequencies are out of balance. Therefore, we need to send it some frequencies to bring it more into balance. So the current scan, that column, is based on post frequencies after receiving those harmonizing or optimizing frequencies. So in most cases, as you look through your report, it will go from something that is out of place on the right under previous to something that moves into balance, into more healthy balance. Occasionally, like you see with triglycerides, it moved from something that was imbalanced to out of balance. That is not an issue. That's simply a temporary imbalance, and the body is redistributing energy. That's what's so amazing about our body. It knows when things are extra strong or extra weak, and it will redistribute the energy as necessary. That's temporary. It would move back into the green on both sides within the next 12, 24 hours. So then as we move down through the report here, you can see like under blood too, this neutrophil is out before and after. So that's something interesting to note. Is that an absolute that is out of balance in the body 100%? Not entirely. We want to see if that's a temporary situation in the body or if it's consistent. That is the advantage to using the scanner on a regular basis and doing these to see what is consistently out of balance, and therefore, what do I need to address? Could my body use some extra support? So this is just giving lots and lots of information on your body. So again, you can see most instances, something out of balance moved into balance. And you'll see there's so much information here. Chakras, meridians, gastrointestinal functions, nutritional analysis. It goes on and on. It's more information than you probably ever want to know about your body. If you did not look at these reports and all you did was enjoy the scan, that's great. It's a wonderful, gentle, I call it a therapeutic experience to just receive those harmonizing frequencies after the scan. So this is the vitals report. So I'm going to let y'all go over your own reports. There's the vitals and then comprehensive. When we open that up, looks very similar. You'll see on the right, previous scan, and then current scan is after receiving frequencies. With the numerical value here, ideal is number 5. Overactive is number 9. Underactive is number 1. So on the right side, you see previous scan, and then you see percentage from ideal, like that top one under organs, blood cells, 47%. And then after the frequencies, it moved to 33%. So that's a great improvement. It's moving towards 0%, 0% being ideal. So you can look through your scan and see what was going on there. And again, for a long time, we only had this information without like a summary of things that are out of balance. I'm going to show you how we can just get straight to the things. Okay, well, this is great. Clearly my body was helped with some frequencies. Also, you see some redistribution of energy there. But now what do I need to pay attention to? What is of note going on with my body? So be sure glance through this. You may find that really fascinating. If there's certain areas of your body you've known, wow, I have been struggling with my breathing, and you can get more insight. But I love that. Again, if all we did was scan and then optimize, that's amazing right there. So there's a comprehensive report. And then just going back, you've got all these wonderful things you can go over, but let's click on that link to the web page. This is, I like to call it a dynamic report because we can do more on this page. So you can see what notes, what harmonics are out of balance in your body. The spikes are overactive. And then the lowest ones would be the underactive or suppressed emotional state. So you can see it then created supportive frequencies that I need to not just look at those colors, but listen to the balancing harmonics, which you can do by clicking on those squares or the rectangle. You just click on it, it starts to play the music, and then click on it again or tap on it again if it's on your phone to stop it. So you can listen to each of those. They're wonderful. I recommend listening to, let's say, during a meditation time or prayer time. It's just soothing music right there. So then we get in, it's immediately followed by the vitals report. And you can see this is going to be a summary of the things that were out of range or out of balance based on that scan. So then you can see insight into the chakras, and you can learn about your chakras. You can learn more about what's going on with your meridians and how that energy flows going through your body. And then there's even more details about that. And as you keep scrolling down, you'll see a condensed report of the things that were read before and read after. So that was not helped by frequencies on this scan. And again, that's where we want to see, let's do multiple scans. Let's use this device on a regular basis to see what things are consistent and what things are not. And it's just wonderful because we're helping the body at below a cellular level. It's the very energy that is holding atoms together. We're affecting that gently to bring that into greater homeostasis. So as you scroll through and you're like, well, I don't know what each one of these things are. So you can tap on the text like tryptophan, and you can, in most cases, get a description of what's going on there. Learn about your body. This is an educational device. Get into it. Learn more about what's happening within your body. And you can tap on the text in the vitals as you scroll down to comprehensive. Then you can tap on the text on the left and see what happens. I love this. Look, it's a 3D rendering of your body. So we can see exactly what's going on. It's saying that that nerve is out of balance. And then you can see exactly where that is located in the body. You can see different layers of the body on the left side. Use that little scroll bar to go up and down, and you can see with great precision what aspect of the body is out of balance there. So many details. It's quite cool. And then you can just X out of that. I'll do one more just to show you how cool this is. So here's vertebrae. There you go. You can isolate and see, oh, that's where my C6 is. Interesting. You can learn, see exactly what area that is and see if that's a consistent thing. Maybe you want to do something to further support your body. With all this fabulous information, we do not at all diagnose, treat, or cure anything through this. We are just simply offering a educational insight into what's happening with your body. If you're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with all these reds? I'm going to give you my version of what to do. I like to say first, pray, send healing energy to that area if it's of concern. Pray over that aspect of your being. Another way that I think of like energy healing as a type of prayer, I do energy healing, I do emotion code, and I just find out, I muscle test and find out, are there trapped emotions there? What is causing an imbalance in that area of the body? And then I can just go in, find any imbalances and release it from the body. It's wonderful. I love using that in tandem. If you have an energy healer, call them up, send them a copy of this. You just would need to forward that email to them and say, okay, I'd like to work through the things on my vitals list or on my comprehensive list. I do recommend getting a second scan to see if some of these things are consistent. And beyond that, educate yourself about your body and see what you may want to do. If you want to seek professional help, go for that. Whatever you feel is best for you at that point. So thank you for being a pioneer and being open to the amazing effects that frequencies can have on our bodies. I believe this is the start of what will be a revolution in healthcare and how we address things going on in our body. But you be the judge. You just experience it for yourself. And I encourage you to keep experiencing it. If you're not aware, you can purchase this device. And in case you weren't aware, this was previously a $38,000 device. Now 80% of that technology is packed into a portable version because the vision has always been about helping people get this in their hands so that you can use this on a daily basis. So it's so much more affordable. If you have any questions about that, or you're just like ready to get a device for yourself, I'm putting links below. If you have not signed up for a demo scan yet, and you would like to experience that, there's a link below. We will connect and you can experience this for yourself and get some of these balancing harmonics to support yourself. And then the beauty of owning one is that you can support not only yourself, your family, your friends from any distance, anywhere. It's wonderful. So again, thank you. Wonderful to connect. Oh, but wait, I wanted to show you something really cool that we can also do with this device. So far, what did we do? Easy scan, which was inner voice, vitals, and comprehensive back to back. But if there was time in your demo scan, I did also turn on some Cepheid frequencies. Cepheid stands for Subtle Energy Frequency Imprinter. And we have this amazing catalog of frequencies right here where I can just tap at the tap of a button, choose some wonderful options to send frequencies, of course, to yourself or to whomever is loaded in the profile, whoever you've created a profile for, maybe a client, maybe a family member. So then we can just turn these frequencies on. So let's say we wanted to do peace, calm, and tranquility. And I've just got Jane Doe loaded up here. So I could either imprint, I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. I could send her 2 minutes of that frequency. That is sending it from the device to anywhere she is in the quantum field. How awesome is that? This aspect of this technology was first used to help support astronauts in space. So it's about time we get some of this technology, and we can do that. Just tap of a button and then you're sending that frequency to them. So then when that is done playing, that's great. No report is generated. It was just sending that signal, that energetic, harmonizing frequency to that person. If you want, I could have turned on continuous, which I may have done for you so that you get like 10, 20 minutes of that frequency. Now, I call this an imprinter. It's not just a frequency generator. So this is the part I just think is amazing. Let's say you wanted to imprint something. First, you would erase the frequency from it, like a glass of water. So I hit start, and if you could see what's happening, you'd see this little thing imploding. It's clearing the frequencies, clearing any energies from the water. Now, what do we want to imprint on it? How about we imprint a couple things? So we'll go to quantum reach. Let's do peace, calm, and tranquility. I'm going to put the water right here. Of course, this would all be sitting down, not in my hand. And then I just hit imprint. It's running. You can see that by the graphic here. Imprinting just like so. So cool. Just runs for a few seconds. And then let's add one more frequency. So we go back to the menu. Let's say we want to use quantum homeopathics. And let's use Arnica, Montana. We'll imprint that frequency as well to the water. We could imprint to a bracelet, like a crystal bracelet like I'm wearing. This one, I love the white one. It is a combination of tourmaline and cybin, a very rare asteroid. This bracelet holds a frequency for up to a month. So I highly recommend getting one. And if you've got questions about that, of course, message me. I'll put a link for this as well below. And you can imprint those frequencies here. Now my water's ready to go. And if you have liked this video, give it the thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. This is a pioneering work here as we are starting to use frequency devices in our everyday lives. We knew it. You know it in your heart that this was coming, but it's here now. It's not something in the future. It's here for you to start using today. And we will continue this connection because there is so much here. I want to keep the education going and equipping you to put your health back into your hands.